Hi, this is a brief video and I'm going to show you how to watch Match of the Day on BBC iPlayer from anywhere in the world. Now there's been two main problems with watching Match of the Day online. The first one, it's quite a big one, is Match of the Day until recently was not actually available on BBC iPlayer. Nearly all the programmes on the BBC broadcast are shown on this archive, but Match of the Day was excluded till quite recently. The reason, I presume, is something to do with rights and distribution rights. But now that's changed, and you are able to watch it on iPlayer now, although it's not the same as some of the other programs. Normally you get 30 or 60 days to watch a program on BBC iPlayer. Match of the Day will only usually be on for about a week, and there's a slight delay after it's initially broadcast before you can watch it. I think it's the night after the day it was broadcast, so 24 hours after. So you've got to be quite quick to catch Match of the Day, but you can get it on BBC iPlayer. The second problem, if you're outside the UK, is that you'll get this message when you try and access this content is not available in your location. This is because the BBC checks your IP address when you connect through. So you can't actually watch anything on BBC iPlayer from outside the UK normally. Now there is a way around this. You used to be able to use proxies to hide your location. Unfortunately, they don't work anymore. Then people moved on to VPNs. A lot of those get blocked as well by the BBC, who've got quite strict about this now. But fortunately, there are some VPN services that still work and have done for many years. I'm going to show you the one I use. I think there's 3 or 4 that work reliably now. The vast majority get blocked, but 3 or 4 security products that work perfectly well. I'm going to show you now, and we're going to watch Match of the Day. Okay. So as I say, we've got to show you how to change your IP address if you're outside the UK. If you're in the UK, you can miss this step. Okay, so I'm going to use the VPN service I'm using on a computer now, and it's called Identity Cloaker. This enables you to encrypt your internet connection, so basically keep yourself totally anonymous online, but the added bonus that you can actually hide your IP address and pretend to be from a different country. If you can see now, I blur out the actual IP addresses, but you can see here there's loads of different countries here which you can use to watch TV, media stations, YouTube videos in different countries. Just pick the one you want. There's all sorts here. There's loads of UK ones because lots of people use Identity Cloaker for watching BBC. Lots of expats use it and stuff like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is actually pick a UK IP address. So I'm just going to click on a UK server, let it connect, and then I'll have a UK IP address. So then I'll be able to go in and watch BBC iPlayer. I'll just minimize this. Okay, so now I've got a UK IP address. I've gone back to the Match of the Day screen there, and this time we'll try and play and see if we can actually get the program to work rather than just getting that message that we saw before. And here you can see it starting the screen now, and it's going to play Match of the Day on my, let me just turn that down. And it'll stream through my internet connection. Now BBC iPlayer thinks I've got a UK IP address. It's actually seeing the IP address of the VPN server because I've selected a UK one. Match of the Day and anything on BBC iPlayer will work perfectly. I'm just going to stop this now because if I show any broadcasts of actual matches on YouTube, you tend to get your video taken down. But I hope you can see that it actually works now. This is me. It's basically coming through the VPN server connected directly to my computer. You can also use this service on iPhones and Android phones and tablets and stuff like that. You just have to set up the VPN manually for that rather than with the software, but it only takes a couple of seconds per connection to use. Generally, you would set up a connection to countries you need a lot. So I have them for UK, Canada, US and French because I'm learning to speak French and I like to watch some of the programs on some of the French TV channels. And that's basically it. All you have to do is pick a UK server through Identity Cloaker, or a VPN service of your choice. I say be careful, try and check them first, because not many of them work with the BBC anymore, and they frequently get blocked. The best thing to do is, usually they've got some trial offers. Go for one that's got some sort of paid short trial. Don't go for ones with free trials, because although free sounds great, the fact is when you subscribe, they'll have thousands and thousands of free connections, and they'll really, really slow the servers down, and they make it more likely that they'll get blocked because there's lots of too many people using the servers and coming from them at the same time. So it might sound great, a free trial, but in essence, you're best to stay away from those. Unless you're just using it for a short time, and then perhaps try the free trial and then finish off after. And okay, so that's basically it. That's watching Match of the Day live on BBC iPlayer. Remember, it's only on for a short time, so get your favourite games in first. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.